Australia was settled. From 1788, Australia began to be settled by convicts. By settling Australia with convicts, they were people who were able to be controlled, able to be told what to do by whether that be the governors, whether that be priests who actually, I believe, were on the first, if not the second fleet into this country. We were actually a country founded by people of religious faith. Religion and governments have now joined forces. Within the political parties, there are many religious affiliations, whether that be of one religion or another religion, whether that be Catholic, Anglican, Uniting, Salvation Army. For example, Peter Cosgrove, he has a high affiliation with the Salvation Army. Quentin Bryce had a high affiliation with Scouts Australia. So what has happened is we no longer have a government that's actually working for us. It's actually working for religious organisations. So what has happened is the abuses that have happened to us have been covered up in many ways. Whether that be, for example, the present Royal Commission into institutional abuses of children. The Royal Commission has actually been infiltrated by, for example, the Catholic Church. For example, the Catholic Church in different ways, because, for example, I know Fitzgerald was affiliated with the, I think the St Vincent de Paul, or was he the police commissioner? Somebody who was a police commissioner, somebody who worked for St Vincent de Paul, somebody who actually has worked for community services, somebody who has worked for the state government with regard to looking into child sexual abuse cases. 5 out of 6 commissioners have a past with regard to issues of institutional abuse. So what has happened is time after time, things have been covered up. And it's not getting any better. So we really need to start to try and rally together, try and bring some change and stop these cover-ups from happening. All we can do is try and do a little bit every day. I was really annoyed yesterday, for example, getting a response from the Royal Commission into many concerns that I had. And what they had actually done is continue the cover-ups by trying to small talk me and small talk things with regard to, for example, the Nesta case, where Tony Abbott actually wrote a support letter for Father Nesta, and that and that support letter and Tony Abbott obviously weren't actually tendered in the Royal Commission Nesta case, and I believe they should have been. And all that happens is we're tokens. We're tokens for a money-making enterprise for the churches and the governments, and all we can do, like I said, is just keep trying. Bye.